Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 19th episode of the Simply Mental podcast. Today we are here with Angela.
Hi.
And can you tell me a little bit about yourself? So, your name, your title, and a fun fact about you.
Yeah, so my name is Angela Koontz, and I'm USA National Miss Pennsylvania for the year 2025. And my fun fact, I think she's actually right over here. Let me see. I have a really tiny little Yorkie, but she has a really giant name.
What's your name?
So her full name is Bedazzling Princess Fiona Belle Blue. But most of the time, she just goes by Fifi.
That's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. I have two dogs named Buddy and Tucker.
Oh,
They're both very tiny. Today's actually Buddy's birthday, so
wow.
yes. So, do you have a platform? And if so, what is your goal?
Yeah, so my platform is called the Sisterhood Wellness Collective, and it was started kind of inspired off of my experience having a chronic health condition that I struggled with very quietly for a long time. So, my ultimate goal with it is to create a hub where all kinds of women struggling with all kinds of either mental or physical health issues can kind of come together and really find community. Sorry, Fiona's very excited about this. Find community and really experience that support and sisterhood.
Yes, I love that. I also struggle with chronic illness as well. So, I have POTS,
Mhm.
and um so that's a part of like what I do with my platform as well. So that's awesome. I love
Yeah.
that. And I feel like a lot of chronic illnesses, if you're not like in a wheelchair or struggling in that sense, it's very often overlooked.
Yeah, you can definitely feel very invisible with those sorts of like you said, when it's not immediately present to someone, you can almost like sometimes trick yourself into like believing that you're not actually experiencing that pain or that that pain isn't real in some way. So I definitely agree that, making those invisible struggles more public and more visible to people is, all that's what's
Yes,
important.
exactly. I totally agree. So, my next question is, what is your favorite part of pageantry and the pageant community?
I feel like my favorite part of the actual like pageant competition itself is interview, which it definitely did not used to be. I used to have like my knee shaking or my voice would shake when I would go into interviews. And I think just with practice and doing it more, it's gotten a little bit less scary because it definitely used to be more runway and anything that was like the upbeat and like fun and sparkly side. But now it's definitely the interview part. But as pageantry as a whole, it's just been like meeting awesome girls from all over the country. Like I probably never would have met you if it wasn't for us both competing at UNM at the same time. And being able to find people that have experienced so many similar things all across the country has been awesome.
Yes, I agree. I love that. And I'm so grateful that we met because like you're such an amazing person. And I don't know if you know this, but I look up to you immensely. So,
Aw.
yes, I'm always checking out what you're doing and I just look up to you so much.
Aw, thank
So,
you.
yeah. And I would say that my favorite part of competition is also now interview. It used to also be runway because, well, this was my first time competing in runway. My
Mhm.
opinions change like
Yeah.
every day though, so um but it really depends on the day. But lately I've been really feeling more interview and that's what I'm really excited about for nationals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. If you could solve one world problem, what would it be and why?
Mhm. I feel like if all of the people across the world were happy and healthy and taken care of, so like I'm just gonna like count the people ones as being like accomplished. I cannot not cry whenever I see those like really sad dog commercials or like the one like in like the animal shelters or something. I feel like every time I see one of those, I have to like go hold my dog for 5 minutes, and I want to adopt like all of them. So I would want every dog to have a warm, loving, happy home.
Yes, I love that. I know. I hate those commercials so
Yeah,
much because they just make me so sad.
yeah,
And I just feel so bad for the dogs. So, yes,
yeah.
I agree with that
Mhm.
one. Yes, I love that. I'm sorry if you
No.
hear my dogs.
He's just really enthusiastic in supporting them.
He really is. He loves all of his brothers and sisters and yes.
Yeah.
How has pageantry improved or impacted your mental wellness?
I think after nationals last year, I made an Instagram post and the caption was thanking Miss Jackie and the system as a whole for like giving me my sparkle back, is what I had said. Where before coming back to pageantry at 24, I was in a really low place mentally, just dealing with health issues, dealing with like having just graduated college, all those sorts of things. And getting that community of women, like really awesome, cool people around me that wanted, like, they made me want to better myself in so many different ways. And it also gave me permission to work on myself and set aside time for that, like, self development. And I think that just like it turned my life around 180 degrees in so many different ways that I don't think people often think about with pageantry. Normally it's associated with being super competitive or wanting to be better than the girl standing next to you. But my experience with it has been totally different than that. And it's just really improved so many areas of my life, but definitely my mental health.
Yes, I love that. And I'm so excited for nationals because I've never been to a national pageant. So I've met tons of girls throughout New York and like Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, but I've never been really outside. I'm so sorry about my dogs.
All good.
I've never really like met people outside of the area if it wasn't for pageantry, and that's I'm really excited to just be able to meet so many girls that have like the same dreams as I do, and I feel like it's way more than just competition.
Yeah.
It's friendships, it's sisterhood, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
community, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know
Yes.
there was a moment last year at Nationals where we were like lined up and waiting to go in an interview, and Miss Peach State, so someone from Georgia, was in front of me and South Carolina were behind me. And there was just a really beautiful moment where we all like were trying to calm our nerves, get ready to go into interview. I can't remember which one of them kind of just like prayed over us as a group. We all just held hands, and it was just a really like beautiful moment that I was not expecting to necessarily have had. It was my first time in a national pageant last year, and that's just like one of those moments that's gonna like I'll hold on to as like a really beautiful memory forever.
Oh, yes, I love that. I know at States, some of the girls and we did a small prayer circle, and I love that. And I really want to bring that to nationals as well.
Yeah.
But like do more of us because a lot of people were on stage and in different areas, but I want like to be able to just have that time together and just pray for fun times, for no stress, hopefully,
Yeah.
and just to do our best, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I love that. My next question is, what have you done with your state title? This is my favorite question.
Yeah. So something that I did last year was I wrote and self-published a 21-day wellness journal for women. It was a massive labor of love. I had so much fun designing it and writing out the prompts. And the part that I wasn't really expecting came after, when so many of my friends and family had bought the journal or shared it, and then I was seeing like reviews come in or different people texting me that friends of their friends had bought the journal and were filling it out and really getting something from it. I put a lot of time and energy to really like show my heart and share my experiences with different things into it. So that was amazing. And now I'm working on a little bit of a follow-up to it that's going to be kind of more inspired by our junior division age. So this original journal was kind of geared towards like maybe teenagers and up, but this next one is going to be geared towards our younger sister queens. So excited for that to come out.
That's so exciting. I love that idea so much. So, actually, you inspired me a lot with your book, and that was part of how I got my ideas because I loved your idea and I just loved like what you have done. So, I just that's so amazing, and especially because you're so young that you it was just like so incredible and like helpful to people, you know?
Awesome.
Like
Thank you
it
for
really
saying that.
works.
I feel
Yes.
like so I turned 25. I'm at the top of like the Miss age division. So sometimes I'm like, I'm the grandma of our like little like posse going into nationals and stuff. So thank you for saying I'm young. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
of course. You are still young. You are young.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Ooh, okay. So, what is your best tip for someone in pageantry?
I think my best tip would be to use it to really find yourself and find what you're super passionate about. I know it can feel like a lot of pressure or stress to like really get involved and become like an ambassador for this or an ambassador for that. And the true difference you can make in your community is when you're doing something you're passionate about. So whenever you have the opportunity to have like a crown and sash associated with yourself, you can use it to open a lot of doors to go get involved with different organizations and really test out and see what your heart really wants to go serve for. And I think that is such an amazing opportunity because once you find that thing that you're passionate about, you can get involved with organizations that align with that mission for the rest of your life. After you've given on, passed on your crown and like given up your reign and everything like that, that that wanting to be involved in your community, you'll have the skill set for and you'll already be kind of aligned with those organizations.
Yes, I agree. And I feel like it can be very hard when you have the passion, you have the dream, but you don't have the microphone
Mm-hmm.
to share that dream with the world. So that's why I love pageantry, is because the crown and the sash is just a symbol, but it gives you a microphone to be able to share your passion, to be able to do things in your community.
Yeah.
And because I know when I try to do things, when I was trying to do some things without the crown and the sash, it can be very difficult because you're just a random person.
Yeah.
And but with the Miss New York Teen title or the Miss Pennsylvania title, that really can give you the opportunity to do more.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's something to be said for the way that like most young people aren't necessarily going to be taken super seriously if you're, reaching out with these big ideas. But whenever you've been able to show like, okay, I was able to win this title because I have a proven track record of being responsible and a leader and building all of these different, relationship building people skills, it really does open doors and allow you to get involved on a deeper level younger. It's super cool always to me to see like the 5 and 6 year olds that have like a coloring book published or they like do these speaking engagements. And I was like, I think I was like still using the coloring book when I was 5 years old. It's super cool to see like all the littles get involved like that.
Yes, I agree. I love it. And I know that some of like a lot of younger kids that I've seen, even our sister Queen Danica, she has her book, she has her coloring book,
Yeah.
and there are so many kids that are just doing such amazing things. And I think that's incredible because that can really set up their future so that they can have the things that they need to succeed.
Yeah, I've been telling Danica for a year that I want to be her when I grow up. And she's booked and busy all the time. If she's not dancing, she's twirling, she's publishing things, she's always busy and on
Yes, I know. I've seen. Yes, I also want to be her when I grow up.
it.
Yes, she's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's just so crazy to me that young kids and even teenagers. I mean, I'm a teenager, but I feel like such an old soul. But young kids and teenagers can do things like this with pageantry, and that's why I love pageantry and I love USA National Miss because it really gives me the tools that I need to make an impact on the world
Yeah,
and my community. So,
absolutely.
yes. What is your best tip for someone facing mental struggles?
I think it's to find your tribe, whatever that means to you, whether it's, creating some sort of group in person and relying on friends, or I know I was from a pretty rural area north of Pittsburgh. So it was just a really small town. There weren't like a ton of people maybe that necessarily understood like what I was trying to do or things like that. So going online to find those communities is just as valuable as having them in person. That was kind of the inspiration a lot behind the Sisterhood Wellness Collective, is trying to create that hub where you can go and find those people that are going to be supportive of your dreams, that are going to, text you before all the big things and wish you good luck. I think all of that is super important. So wherever you can, my dog is kicking me, wherever you need to go to find that tribe I think it's super important.
Yes, I agree. I think that a lot of people, especially when they're struggling with mental issues, they want to be alone. But we were put on this earth with millions of people so that we could socialize and have people in our circle. And I think that's really important, is just to be able to have people that you can rely on through thick and thin.
Yeah, absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. Whenever I'm having like a down day or it's super cloudy and gross out, I just want to like shut myself in my bedroom and watch old like reality TV episodes. But I know deep down, like putting on like my like sorry, I'm so sorry. Your dog was barking now. Mine's playing with the loudest toy she can find. Um, but putting on like a workout set and going to the gym around people where like I'm watching everyone go after their goals is much better for my mental health at the end of the day than just like closing myself up in a cave.
Yes, I agree. And actually, I did see that you do enjoy like physical fitness and working out. And I mean, I've been dancing since I was 3.
Mhm.
So I've always had that aspect, but I've also been getting way more into like going to the gym and that area. So, do you have any good tips to stay consistent and motivated?
Cool. I feel like I need like tips to stay consistent and motivated. I did a bunch of different like test things last year. Like I had like a Pilates membership for a while, but they're just really expensive, quite frankly, and like they're hard to kind of like get in the car and drive yourself to those places. So I learned through that just creating as few barriers between me and working out is what's most important. So sometimes I still like today I'm gonna go, since it's the weekend, I'm gonna like drive to like the nicer gym. But most times, like I'll just tell myself like to call a friend or put on a podcast and just walk on the treadmill if I'm really having like no motivation. But I think just doing, like I said, like even if it's just like some light movement in your living room on a yoga mat, whatever is easy and simple, then like your brain gets addicted to like how it feels to work out. And then eventually you can like do the harder things, but just start easy and whatever's most simple.
Yes, I love that. I know I am very, when I get like a passion for something or I get an idea for something that I want to do, I go straight in head first, and it can it can be very easy to get burnt out from
Yeah,
that. So I like that, like starting simple and then working up if you feel like it. Just
yeah,
listening to your body, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Ooh, okay, so my last question for you.
Mhm.
This is actually a very personal question
Ooh.
related to me.
Mhm.
So, do you have any good hair and makeup tips for pageantry?
Um, honestly, just hiring the good hair and makeup artist was my tip last year. Because I feel like I am not good at like curling my own hair. I was like of the internet generation where we only ever had like the wand. So I'm still not good at using like the clamp or anything. I know at nationals I will definitely be relying on a hair and makeup artist, but I feel like day-to-day stuff has just been finding one at a time a product that really works for me. So like I start like at the very base, like primer, foundation, and just worked my way up. And I'm still only on the face. I don't have any good eye like makeup products that I really like so far. But that, and I'm still like a YouTube tutorial girly. Like I feel like I watched more YouTube than TV growing up, so I still rely on some of those same YouTubers that I watched like 15 years ago now to like learn how to do that.
Yes, me too. Thank you. So, I have a photo shoot coming up,
Mhm.
and I have to do my own hair and makeup for it.
Mhm.
So, I also really don't know how to do the clamp for
Mhm.
the I my hair is also so extremely thick. It does
Mhm.
not hold curls. So I have a curling wand and that works, but it makes my hair kind of poofy after I
Hmm.
brush it out.
Hmm.
So I guess I just need to find something that works.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm very excited for it though. So
Yeah, exciting. Can't wait to see the pictures from it.
yes, I'm going to be getting headshots for nationals,
Ooh.
probably a couple without crown and sash, and then a couple with.
Hmm.
And then I'm going to be getting a couple full body. And I'm
Ooh.
so excited because I'm probably going to bring my nationals gown that I'm going to wear.
That's so fun. I know the New York Miss did that last year. She did like a gown reveal, Michaela, and it was so much fun to like see her get to like reveal it with like this gorgeous like professional photo.
Yes, yes. That's what I want to do. And I'm very excited because, well, there are technically two parts to my gown.
Hmm.
But one is the dress and then one is like a skirt type
Hmm.
thing. And I'm very excited. For my pictures I won't be having the skirt,
Hmm.
but it'll be fun to like do sneak peeks with it and then
You're
finally
on top
reveal
of
the
it.
dress.
You already have
So,
your wardrobe. I am still very much in the like idea gathering phase.
okay, let me tell you what I did. So, Black Friday, I went to a mall in Rochester, the
Hmm.
Eastview Mall, and we went to this bridal shop in the mall, and they
Hmm.
had amazing deals for Black Friday. I got two gowns for less than I got my red opening number dress for
Oh
States.
my
Yes.
gosh. That was smart because I
Yes.
yeah, like, and that's like, obviously we're super lucky to be able to compete in this kind of system. But once you have to buy so many gowns and stuff, it adds up.
Oh,
It is
it
so expensive.
does.
So,
Yes, it does. And it was nice because there was like a couple gems that fell off of one of the gowns. So I got like $100 taken off of that plus the discount.
wow.
So that's nice. And I'm going to wear that for the red carpet event.
Mhm. Yeah, the
Yes.
gala. So much fun.
Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, actually, I lied. I have another question.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for nationals?
Ooh, okay. I feel like it's a combination of seeing girls that I met last year, like coming back this year, and meeting like new girls also. And okay, so maybe it's three parts. Meeting new people, getting to see everyone from last year, and then also hoping to actually like relax this year. I feel like I was very like super tightly wound last year and I was like so afraid to miss something that like one day I think I fell asleep for like 3 hours, like sitting up full in hair and makeup and everything. Um, so this year I'm hoping to like get in the pool more than once and relax and like maybe also get like a Disney day in there somewhere too.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yes, I am very excited to meet new people, see our sister queens, and I think I'm most excited for obviously swimming, but
Mhm.
activities day.
Mhm.
Yes. Do you
I
have
think
an idea of
I think that was the day. I think I slept through activities day
you
last year.
did?
I think that's what happened. Yeah, I think our like little group had like decided to do like the gym workout or something, and I was like, "Well, my hair and makeup's done. I don't want to sweat." And I sat down and then I like fell asleep through it. But I'm hoping this year to maybe do like mini golf or something because the resort is like amazing, and there's a parrot in the lobby. I'm super excited to go back and see the parrot. He's very
Oh,
cool.
that's so
Yeah,
cool. Yes, now I'm excited for that.
yeah.
I think I'm going to do paddle boarding.
Ooh.
That's what I really want to do. I really want to do one of the water
Mhm.
activities. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much to do with like the pool and the lake. I will cheer you on for paddleboarding. I've been paddleboarding once, and it was like in like a little marina, and then the guy just like dropped off the paddleboards and left. Like, and we'd never done it before, and we almost got like swept out to the ocean. Both of my stepsisters were like trying to like rein me back in because I was not coordinated enough for it. But it's very fun once you get the hang of
Yes,
it.
I know. I've never been paddleboarding before, so that's what I really want to do
Yeah.
that. So I'm very excited. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do.
Very fun.
So to end off this episode, I always end off my episodes with a quote.
Mhm.
So for the quote for today is, "You are not weak for struggling. You are strong for facing your battles head on." And the person who said this was unknown,
Mhm.
but I really love this quote because I feel sometimes when I'm in that like anxiety, like depression, struggling area of my life, I can feel very week
Hmm.
for going through that. But it's just a good reminder to know that you are strong for facing your battles and not giving up.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. That's an awesome quote. It's
Yes.
really cool.
Yes, I know. I do too.
Mhm.
So, does anyone watching have any questions for either myself or Angela or about USA National Miss?
Yeah. I'm always happy to yap about UNM. I bring it up in every conversation. I love it.
Yes, I am too. This is my first year competing with UNM, but I already love it so much. And if it's a part of God's plan, I would love to come back. So,
It's a great system.
yes, yes, I love it. And I really love how it's like faith-based
Mhm.
because that's my biggest thing. I do everything through God. Like God is my light. God is my life, you know?
Mhm.
So I really love that I can meet so many people who are the same way as I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's awesome.
Yes. Okay, I don't see any questions. Do you have any questions for me?
What made you choose to do UNM States this year?
Okay, so I have been friends with McKinley
Hmm.
Decker for a while. I met her at NAM.
Hmm.
And I saw that she did USA National Miss, so I asked her about it because I've done pageantry since I was in 4th grade, and I went until 6th grade, and I never won, and I took a break for dance. And then I really wanted to come back this year because I just love pageantry, even though before when I was younger, it kind of like hurt when I didn't win. But I feel I've matured so much, and I know that there's more to life than just a crown and a sash.
Hmm.
And yes, the opportunities that come with pageantry is amazing, but if it's not like a part of my plan, then it's not a part of my plan, and there's no need to worry.
Hmm.
So I came back and McKinley told me all about USA National Miss, and she helped me prepare the whole way through, and I competed, and I absolutely loved everything about it. You
Yeah.
know, like all of the girls were so nice. I didn't have a problem with anybody, which usually that can be hard because some girls they can like get a little competitive, and I'm not really there to for the competition. I'm there for like the memories, and yes,
Mhm.
obviously do my best, hopefully win, but if I don't win, it is what it is,
Yeah.
because everybody's amazing. And so I just love the system, and I love our director and all the girls. So I'm very excited for nationals to
Mhm.
meet so many more people, and I don't know, I'm just so
Mhm.
excited. But yes, I it's now that like I've learned more about the system and seen so much, it's like a huge like goal of mine to bring home the national title.
Yeah.
Yes, but if that doesn't happen this year, that's okay. I'm hoping to come back when after my reign is up, whether it's state reign or national reign.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen because it's whatever God wants to happen for me. So, but yes, I do love the system.
Awesome. I love that McKinley like kind of brought you into it. I adore McKinley. She's such a queen, and that's so awesome that she was able to like bring you into it. So
Yes, I
love to
know. I am so grateful for her. She was literally my coach through the whole thing,
hear.
and she's really good too.
Mhm.
Like she's a really great coach. She did amazing at nationals,
Mhm.
and I look up to her so much as well.
Yeah, it was so much fun to like. She was obviously, she placed like top five at nationals, and we were all like screaming and like rooting for her. She's amazing, and I really hope she comes back next year too, because I think she would kill it at nationals again.
I know, I think so too. And then, but she'll also be a teen.
Hmm.
So I was technically supposed to be a junior teen because I'm 15,
Hmm.
but because I will be 16 and by July
Hmm.
1st, I'm a teen. So I'm the very like youngest of my division.
Hmm.
And That's a bit scary.
Mhm.
But I just have been looking up to like the teen national title holders,
Mhm.
other teen state title holders, and just seeing how they do things and making sure I am teen age appropriate instead of like junior teenage appropriate. Because
Yeah,
I am now a teen, so.
yeah, I'm sure that's such a like a hard transition to go between and like to have people your age kind of like on both sides. But I've heard like junior teen to teen and teen to miss are like not like very interesting age jumps.
Yes, yes, I know because I also interviewed our sister queen, Ava.
Hmm.
She's 18, I believe, and she's a teen.
Yeah.
So that's very like huge age difference, I feel like. Not
Yeah.
like huge, huge, but that's a very big age difference.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's just really cool because I kind of like being the youngest because that means I have so many people to look up to.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be so fun being like you guys are so close in the lineup alphabet to like already know each other, be sister queens, and then you'll be like in your lineup order together backstage. So that'll be super
Yes. Yes, exactly. I know. I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing.
yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
All right. And I don't think anybody in the comments has any questions. So we can wrap this up. Thank you for joining me today.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yes. And I cannot wait I'm hoping to see you all soon,
Yeah.
but I also cannot wait to see you at
Yeah. Let's
nationals.
hope the snow clears up and that all of the Northeast States girls can get together before
Yes,
nationals.
I would love that so much.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, it was good to see you.
You too.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. Thank you all so much for listening to this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next episode.